Well, Michael, it's really good to catch up with you, albeit remotely. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Hey, Rodney. Hi. I'm an associate partner here in KPMG Luxembourg, but I am the new head of the Luxembourg tax desk for the US market. Was meant to be in New York already since last summer, but obviously because of the pandemic, I'm still in Luxembourg. But despite that, I'm already able to reach out to the US network in a seamless manner, well connected to the other desk, to the other US colleagues. We're able to reach out to clients. So through all the technology, I'm still already in my role, which is pretty good. But I'm very much excited to be on the US ground, hopefully by next summer, if the situation enables for it. Yeah.
Well, let's hope, and I look forward to seeing you in person again. Now, so you're connecting with folk via Teams. What is it that clients and future clients talk to you the most about in terms of Luxembourg these days?
Okay, so it's really about retrofitting existing structure. I mean, we've been extremely busy, with those regulations that came in over the last 2 to 3 years, 8.1, 8.2, DAC 6. So we're still pretty much supporting our clients to understand the impact of those rules and draw a plan, basically. So and also we had the US tax reform, which came in pretty much at the same time. So it was about accommodating both the EU and US tax consideration at the same time, having the KPMG colleagues on the phone, trying to find a solution, accommodating all requirements. So it's pretty tough, pretty challenging, but quite fun. So that's about it. So we have been also pretty much involved with all the DAC 6 impacts, tax transparency, very much, involved in that, understand what's the impact for us, reporting obligation on some cross-border transaction. So it's all about, the complexity of our today's environment. And as a result of that increasing level of complexity in the tax framework, a trend that we see, Rodney, is clients tend to involve auditing for tax review work more in advance of a transaction as opposed to post-implementation. So they are very cautious. I think chief tax officer priority has evolved over time, and now the top priority is really to manage risk, reputation. So we're there for that, basically, yeah. So the other trend that we see also, Rodney, is around substance. Substance is everywhere, and we've seen big players increasing their substance in Luxembourg, in particular in the private equity and real estate industry. So, and that was confirmed by our recent survey. So that's really as a result of the evolving tax environment. So to align substance with the business reality, and we've seen a lot of players making that step. Also in light of Brexit, where we've seen bank and asset managers increasing their substance in Luxembourg or creating a substance in Luxembourg just to make sure they can keep distributing their product across the EU. So that has been very important topic for us. And also, you see, the clients are at the moment, at least this is our perception, in a cost-saving mode, so they're looking at rationalizing group structures. Simplification is really the key point for them, and as a result of that process, there is also an opportunity for them in view of potentially crystallizing losses, which can be available against profit when the business picks up again. So that's a simple opportunity which can happen, and obviously in line with that cost-saving type of mindset, they are very much interested to hear about any COVID-related measures which can help them preserving their cash flows. And in that regard, I have the honor to organize a big think tank with other KPMG firm for a big multinational, really kind of expand on those possibilities and show our European force for this type of COVID measures. So that's pretty much the key topic, Rodney.
Well, that's a lot of stuff, Michael. Not to put you on the spot, but if you're crystal ball gazing, thinking about what folks should be thinking about over the next 6 months or so, what thoughts would you have for folk?
Well, I think in today's environment, and certainly in the near future, it's really about challenging the status quo. I mean, what was true maybe a few months ago or a few years ago is certainly no longer true, today. And what is true today is maybe not true tomorrow. So it's really about looking at, your structures again. I mean, we've had so much tax change that you better, consult, and perhaps even get a second review from another advisor. We've seen that also, Rodney, a lot on the market, where clients were seeking for a kind of second opinion from another Big Four company, which I think is healthy nowadays. It's important to get as much comfort as possible to exactly minimize the risk I was talking about.
Well, I guess that makes sense, right, Michael? I mean, the chief tax officer role is evolving, risk and reputation. There's just a huge amount of change going on, whether it's tax law change relative to COVID, or whether it's BEPS or ATAX 102 or US tax reform, Brexit, you name it. And then there's the complexity of the interaction of those two, where sometimes there's just a dearth of guidance. I can only imagine this is keeping you super busy, Michael.
It is very busy at the moment, but still looking forward to be on the US ground.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you in New York, maybe this summer as vaccines roll out. So looking forward to it, Mike. Thanks for your time.